Non-stop hits from Kigali. This is Urban Radio.
Mezebo. We are live and direct, transmitting and broadcasting live over here on 106.7 Urban Radio. It is Urban Fiesta. It's nothing but the bangers, nothing but the hits, nothing but excitement. It is Moto Moto. Thank God it's a Friday. Nibukomeje kuri gahunda zawe turakwishimiye kandi tuguhaye kazi hano mu kiganiro Urban in the Morning. Muri aka kanya I have a one and only the superstar. Iyo ndirimbo bayise Mezebo, ndirimbo y'umunyarwandakazi umusitari dukunda ufite abafana biwe bakoze challenge iteye ubwoba. Niba nawe Mezebo nawe kuna Mezebo yakwandikiye indirimbo ziza Mezebo. Rlutta!
Heyo!
Wagwan!
Wagwan!
How are you, sister?
I'm all right. How are you
good?
doing? I'm very good.
All right.
Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure.
Yeah, well.
Welcome to a humble, board.
Thank you so much.
106.7.
Yeah.
We're excited to have you here.
I'm very excited to be here as well.
How you been?
I've been great.
You been good?
I mean, thank God it's a Friday for real.
You know.
It goes. Thank God it's a Friday. Bimeze neza cyane.
Ndimo kwihangana sinshiremo akagambo kawo ngo mimeze bon. No, mbwira umwaka mushya.
Umwaka mushya muhire guys.
How was your Valentine's?
My Valentine's, I was celebrating my cousin's wedding. I was celebrating love.
Wow.
I was having a time. Yeah.
And your better half, you didn't have Valentine's as well?
Me and my better half at this point. Yeah, no.
You're not going to disclose.
Not even.
The way you said it to me with a straight face.
Yeah.
Like it's not going to happen. But we find out. Rlutta! So, it's a pleasure to meet you. We got to know you because of your massive hit. This tune was all over the place. It was on rotation. Ndirimbo nziza cyane.
Yeah.
We're going to get straight into it.
Of course.
Because of the song.
Yeah.
So many people, like you ask artists, like, how did you come up with the song? What's the song about? Like, who are you talking about? Is this a personal situation, scenario, like the record, Mezebo? Were you flexing on a brother who was acting weird? What happened?
Honestly, I think this is the most me song ever. Like in all the songs that I have put out, I feel like this has the personality that I actually have with people who know me. So it was really great to share that with the people. That's just a note on the side. But as far as how the song came about, it was nothing deep, but I was in a very funny place. Dating wise at that point. I was like, I'm hearing the same things, I'm seeing the same things, I'm seeing the same kind of messages, the same kind of, Mezebon, where you at, what you doing. It's like, are you guys reading from somewhere? Is there a phone that everybody's reading from that I'm not aware of?
Okay.
So it was a very funny time. I was like, what? Is it me? Is it only me? I was like, you know what? It might be only me. So let me see how this thing goes. But then when the song came out, turns out it wasn't actually just me. A bunch of girls were like, you know what? Yeah, we are tired. We really are tired of the same things.
Now that's dangerous for the guys out there.
And a lot of course, even my male friends were like, so now you're putting our business out there. You think it's funny?
Like when I heard the song, I was like, okay, like we've been put in a place. So we got done with that. Like,
as you should be. I think we need to do better. I'm very big on conversation.
Okay.
So I think we should put some effort in conversation. So I think it was just like, hey, as a people, I think we need to do better as when it comes to conversation.
That's very interesting. So were you did you anticipate or were you surprised by the response of the fans, like the people? Like when they loved the song, they fell in love with the song?
I've played this song in my house for a year before it dropped.
What? You had the record for one whole year?
A record for a whole year.
Wow.
I had it. I was tweaking everything. I'm sure my producer was so done by the time. Like by the time we were done, he was like, I need you
to release the record.
Release this damn song. Like, please.
Wow.
Say, like, please, just release it. But because I played it so many times, my siblings were like, "This is a great song." And siblings. If your siblings tell you, I see what you're doing here. It means you're doing something. Because you're
I know. I feel you on that one.
Yeah. So my brothers were always like, "Ese indirimbo, izaguwa muri inzu gusa buri munsi tuyicuranga." I was like, "Friends, it's fine. I'm just listening so I can, I can
Catch
see
the vibe.
I can see what's happening and I
Okay.
can see how to move forward with it."
Wow.
Of course, by the time Yaranji, it wasn't like the best timing. I think it was like almost January of 2025.
Okay.
And I was like, no, this is a summer song. I can't drop it at this time. So I dropped it in July.
Wow, smart move.
Yeah.
Smart move, sister.
Yeah,
That was a smart
timing.
one.
Yeah.
So this is the thing with artists. Like when you write from a personal perspective, it's always a banger. When you're sad, when you're in a good place, when you're in a bad place, like the records that you write about yourself, that you're really scared and, like you said, shaky about sharing, are the hit records.
Really and truly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this same person heard the song. Did you send them the song?
I'm sure they heard it. I didn't have to send them, I really didn't have to send them. And
Oh
I
my
hope
God.
they got the memo. I really hope they got the memo.
Yeah, they got the memo.
Yeah.
Definitely. And we're making money off the record.
As we should.
Definitely.
As we should.
Yes. Let's get into it more now. Rlutta, who is Rlutta? Like, tell us. For the person who's listening to you for the first time, to the fans, to the fan club, Team Rlutta, who are you?
Rlutta is a star, guys.
No doubt.
I'm a very big fan of Rlutta, by the way.
I love that. I love that.
So Rlutta as an artist and Rlutta as a person. So I was born in Tanzania.
Wow.
I was born in Tanzania. I came to Rwanda
Wewe ni mtoto wa TZ?
Mimi ni mtoto wa TZ through and through and through.
Unajua
Rock City
kumzungumza
to the
Kiswahili?
world. Si unajua
Mambo.
tena? Poa sana.
We stop there.
We stop there. So I was born in Tanzania. I came to Rwanda. I think it's been almost 15 years.
Wow.
14 maybe. I was talking about it on my TikTok a couple of days back and talking about how my favorite Kinyarwanda phrases. We'll get into that later.
We should.
So I was born in Tanzania, and I don't know why this is surprising to most. I have a bit of a lengthy surprising educational background to some people. They're like, oh, whenever they hear me, they're like, oh, this is what you did in uni. Are you sure you should be on the radio today?
So what did you do?
I did computer science.
Welcome to the club.
You could.
Well, I didn't do like computer science, but I did a subsection which is
IT?
software engineering.
Software?
Yeah.
It's always shocking to people, It's always shocking to people. They're like, what do you mean? I was like, well, I think I'm a very curious person. And to be quite honest, how I got into computer science, that's a story for another day. I just like to learn. I'm a student of a lot of things.
Wow.
And I'm a very multifaceted individual as well. I dabble a lot. So like if you see me outside doing something else that is not music, that's who I am as a person.
Okay.
I could talk on and on about myself, but
wow, that tells us a lot. We need to investigate. So what? So your education background, like most of it was in TZ.
My primary education was in TZ.
Oh,
and then when I came here, I did my secondary education, then uni, and then after graduation, I was like, I'll pause for now. My parents are like, masters, thank you, but I'm like, let's just sit down for a second.
Okay, so how was your transition? Like, because you were really young, like the transition from TZ to Rwanda.
Nobody has never asked me that question, It was a very funny time because I didn't know anything. Even Vite, the way I say Vite now.
Lucas. So me and you were in the same boat. Jesus.
It was a crazy time. Shout out to King James because I listened to King James.
I'll tell you something funny.
Yeah.
The other day we hosted Noise. So I was telling Noise, I'm like, I'm a real big fan.
Yeah.
Like, of course, musically. But there's certain words I learned just because listening to you. She had this song, it was called Dabjeme, yeah. So I used to tell people back in Egypt, like, Dabjeme, yeah. And people would be like, are you okay?
Are you fine?
Are you okay?
Is everything okay at home?
Yeah, so I get that. So King James is your person.
King James King James taught me the whole language. If I really think about it, it was that in boarding school, but mostly before I got into like school, when I had a bit of a break before I got back to school, I was listening to Para Para back to back to back to back, and a bunch of other songs because he was on rotation at that point. When I came in the country, he was the man on rotation.
Wow.
So it was all I could hear.
Did it was like, I love
this.
Like
Don't play with me. No, I love me some King James. I'm actually looking forward to a concert this year. Any year. Matter of fact, please. So shout out to him for like the part of the music that I had to like. Okay,
we should let him know. We should let him know.
Honestly, really,
we should let him know. King James,
really,
if you're listening,
truly, if you're listening, man, shout out to you for real.
All right.
So when I was still young, yes, but then I was like, okay, I have to find my footing.
Yeah.
And so when we got, of course, I went straight into boarding school after that little break that I had. And then from there, it was, of course, speaking bits and pieces. I look like a person who knows French. So people would speak to me in French, and I don't know French. To this day, I fight for my life.
Are you sure?
It's not even funny.
Okay.
At this point, I need to learn the language just so I can live up to their expectations.
Now I'm feeling very
that
comfortable.
Pressure?
Yeah. I'm feeling very comfortable because now I see that there are a couple of things that you went through that I went through. French
guys,
is
it's not for the weak. This woman told me bonjour for the first time and I said merci. Like
what? I only know like 4 words. Comment ça va, ça va bien, comment t'appelles-tu, je m'appelle Tony.
You know,
bon voyage.
Let me tell you, I didn't even know that. I did not even know that one.
Wow.
And then this nun was like bonjour. Because it was the very first day too. Like you see that morning where they're all ringing bells and you should get up. And I was already late, like on the first day.
Wow.
So I was like, oh. And then she was like, oh, you don't speak Kinyarwanda. She thought I spoke French. And then she spoke to me in French. And then she said bonjour. I said merci. She looked at me.
Sorry, like I don't even speak French and I'm laughing at you, but yeah.
You know, she was so bamboozled. She was like, my sister, what language do you want me to speak to you?
Oh, Jesus.
We'll start there. But after that, of course, when it came to making friends, I think I was in a very friendly environment.
Yeah. So you loved school?
Yeah. Honestly, school was always like, it was a thing for me.
Wow. I
can't say I loved it, but I didn't hate it at all.
So you were young and you left your friends in TZ and came here and you got new friends. How was that as well?
At first it was tricky because I'm a very shy person. You
really?
See the way I'm speaking to you.
I highly doubt that.
You would think I'm an extrovert. I am very introverted.
Oh.
You should see me when I'm not in a room with people who I actually talk to on a regular. I'm very calm. I'm very I just be looking around, just observing.
Minding your own business.
Minding my own business.
As you should. Okay, interesting.
Yeah. So I did make friends over time, of course. Yeah. And we're still in touch to these days.
Wow.
To this day, really and truly, I really love to see it. I think boarding school has a way of has a way of bonding people together in ways that...
Why does everybody have a good experience in boarding? I had a bad experience.
But with boarding, I had been in boarding school in TZ as well. So it wasn't a new concept to me.
Okay.
But of course, it was a new environment, but it wasn't a new concept.
Oh, I get that.
Yeah. By the time I came here, I was like...
Sounds
because
So do you always go back? Do you go back to TZ? Do you visit?
Of course. My mom is still in TZ.
Wow.
A bunch of my relatives are still in TZ. I have family in TZ.
Wow.
I love to visit TZ. TZ is a great place to be at.
What would you say you miss the most of TZ?
Vitumbua. Vitumbua is
What's that? It sounds really interesting.
No,
it's food?
I'm so deadass. Yes, it is food. So it's like a breakfast pastry that they fry. I can't explain it. But it's like a mandazi, but they're soft on the inside. They're too soft on the inside. It goes. But good. I don't know what I would.
Don't worry, we'll order. The expression on your face.
I don't know what. Whenever a person asks me, the first thing I have to say is vitumbua because really and truly that, and there's this Fanta that I can't find here.
Which
it's called
one?
Fanta Passion. Coca-Cola. Bradirgua, please, if you're listening.
Organize yourself.
Please.
All right, Rlutta, that's very interesting, man. Thank you
Yeah.
for sharing your background. Wow,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
very interesting. So now let's get into the whole business as usual.
Of course.
How do you now get into music?
Music, I started singing. It was very accidental. When I was in boarding school in TZ, I met a friend. But before that, before that, I was in Sunday school, and I had a teacher in Sunday school, and he made me. You know those things in church where they put like a day for children, and then you have to.
Yes.
Yeah. So I was
Present
part of that.
in front of the
parents,
yeah.
congregation. Yeah. So it started there. I had a teacher called Titus. He was our Sunday school teacher.
Wow.
And then he made us sing a couple of things. He made me sing a solo at some point. But then I didn't really think much of it at that point. I was like, I'm just a child. I'm just doing what children do.
Of course.
But then I made a choice to join a choir when I was like 9-ish. And that is because I wanted to be in the same room as my friend. Like, I was like, at this time, I always look for you and I don't find you. Where do you be going? It's like, I go to the choir. I was like, take me with you. Let's go to the choir. So that's how I started singing. And then from then I graduated to like school assemblies, and then we went into the talent shows.
Together.
Even when I came here, I think when I was in school, like the first thing that they knew about me, first of all, they called me Kidogo Kidogo because that was the first thing that I said. And then the second thing is that, she sings.
Okay.
So it became like part of my identity like that.
Wow.
So yeah, over the 6 years of high school, it was just singing. Then by the time I was like in senior 4, I was writing my own songs.
Your own music.
But then this time a little more seriously, because I would write musicals. I don't know if I'm making sense.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. I was writing musicals.
Melodies and and composition. Yeah.
Even though I was writing songs even back then, but this time I was like, okay, I'm putting them in like an elaborate, piece of art, which was like at that time I was doing like a lot of script writing and things like that just to pass by time. And then when I graduated high school, I think after that, my first boss was like, I think you should go for this music thing. I was like, we'll
Really?
see. Yeah.
Your boss was like, don't did you get fired?
No. She was just like,
you're really talented and I'll support you.
I think you should just go for this music thing. I said, I've never even been to the studio.
Wow.
I hadn't been to the studio before that. I was supposed to be in the studio at some point when I was 16, back in high school, but I chickened out last minute.
Why?
I don't know. It just felt like too much. I don't know. I can't call it pressure, but I don't know what it was. It's just like, maybe not.
But you're already used
maybe
to
not
the stage.
Now. I was, but I don't know what it was. I don't know, maybe because it felt real. That if I went to the studio, it would be real, that I'm going to actually do this.
So the pressure was on then.
Yeah, the pressure. I was like, I don't think I'm ready for this. So I chickened out. And then I did my first cover in 2019. That was the first time I stepped in the studio.
Wow.
And literally the producer was
COVID
like,
time?
if this...
COVID time?
Not before, just a little before COVID time.
Oh.
And this man was like, you see the way you just came to the studio? This is it. Like, you will be coming here. Like, I'm not even going to call you. I'm not going to... You,
Very
yourself, will come back.
Very
because
true.
you have opened another Pandora box.
Yes.
Right here. And it was very true because COVID hit. Of course, we were in our houses.
Yes.
And then I was like, okay.
So now you're in creation
This
process.
is the time. Yeah. So like I was doing challenges. I was doing this. I was doing that. And by the time they opened up, I said, I need to get to this.
It was official now.
Yeah.
The family. Let's talk about the family. The family supported you? Did they recognize it from the get-go? So
my family are very churchy people. They're very religious people.
Oh, you said they're very churchy people.
No, they're very. I was trying to find the English, but the first thing that came in was churchy. And the reason I'm saying churchy is because they want me to do music, gospel music.
Yes.
And because my mom is very religious. My brothers, they're also very religious, but they're always like, you know what, you're an adult. You do what you want to do, regardless. And I've always been the kind of kid who...
But with your vocals, I can tell, with your vocals, you definitely.
So I was like, you know what? I'm not really against. I will be doing gospel music at some point.
You have a gospel
for
record?
Sure. I have done a gospel song before. It's somewhere in my drafts.
Written or
Written, not recorded.
Not recorded yet.
Written.
Okay.
So like, and really and truly, when it comes to creating, you know, I am a big follower of the Christ. Like I believe He's my Lord and Savior.
Well, the families has instilled that in you.
Yeah, for sure. And it's an identity that I carry around proudly myself. But when it comes to the music, I believe even what I do is ministry. So regardless,
you tell stories.
Yeah, regardless, I think it's ministry, that it's work that needs to be done.
Wow.
And I respect it.
Amazing.
Yeah, so with my family, yeah, I think we'll try again another year.
Even now?
Even now.
When you blew up, there's boys everywhere.
I mean, of course, when it comes to the extended family, like my aunts, my cousins, those are Gucci. They're always calling me and telling me, I heard you on the radio. But my mom is not really convinced. But again, it's really okay. Like for me, it's fine.
Okay,
I really think these things take time because you never really know. Because their parents, they have their own way of doing things, which I also respect.
That's good.
But yeah, I think it's regardless, it's been a beautiful experience. It really shows you like, it's fine. You can always take steps and move forward and see what God has really written for you as a person.
Definitely.
And you walk in that.
I like the way you say that, because a lot of us, especially like the young, fail to understand that parents always want the best for us.
Yeah.
And then parents also fail to understand that, you're a grown up.
Yeah.
You still do it either way.
Yeah.
So we have to meet each other halfway.
We do.
All right. Now let's get into the creative process.
Yes.
It sounds like you have a lot going on in your head, in your creative, space. How do you write a song? How do you come up with a song? Because now you're in studio.
Yeah.
You become addicted to the studio. You're always going to the studio. You're writing here and there, bits and pieces.
Yeah.
How do you start? How do you pen down things?
Honestly, I don't start in the studio. I always start doing the most random things. I could be in the shower. I could be taking a walk. I could be doing literally anything. And an idea will pop up. I'll, of course, pull out my phone. Back then, when I was in school, I didn't have a phone. So, like, I would have to sing it all the way in my head until I have...
You should have borrowed Jay-Z's plan.
Woo! No, guys, it wasn't fun. Because I would even tell my friends, can you just remember this for me so that by the time...
The melody, how it goes. You should have, should have caught up with Jay-Z's plan. Jay-Z also said, like, that's the reason why he doesn't write.
Honestly?
Yeah, because he lost a lot of material, so he's cramming things.
Yeah. So I was like... when I got a hold of a phone, I was like, this is going to be a lifesaver for real.
Wow.
So whenever I'm doing literally anything, and then I could be in the middle of a party, I could be in the middle of anything, like you never really know.
Okay.
And sometimes I would wake up in the middle of the night just because there is something that came to my mind that I need to note down.
Wow.
So that's how most of my songs start, unless when like I've had a writer's block for like a while, and then I come out. And literally the day that God just says, I can write 4 songs in a go.
Okay.
In one sitting, not even drinking water, nothing.
And you're like, spazzing off.
Go.
Okay. So you're this type of artist, like, not type of artist. Your creation, like, you have to be heavily inspired or in the moment.
I think in the moment is the right word.
Okay.
But then usually by the time I get to the studio, it's I'm gonna try it on idea and be like, okay, let me see how this sounds. If I like the way it sounds, I'll finish the song, which is very toxic.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to.
I hear you. I'm
trying to get rid of, because I read somewhere like, as artists, you're always chasing what sounds good to you. Yeah. But I'm like, when I like what I hear, it's easier for me to
express
perform.
it.
Right, to deliver,
okay,
even in the studio, outside, because there's so many times that there's some songs that I've written before, and I was like,
you don't see yourself performing this.
My sister, what was going on? And I'm trying my best to meet like the audience halfway as well. Of course, sometimes it's not lucky, but I think it's just a time, a phase that I'm in where I listen to this. I'm like, okay, let me put this in the audience perspective. How does this actually sound?
Yeah.
And then, of course, with my very nice Kinyarwanda, I have to call friends. Harija, even give me shata kuvugiti. And they're like, what are you even talking about? I'm like, Subiza yewe. I will come and give you context later. So yeah, it's very interesting. Like it's not always a linear process, but that is how I can say that, you know, this is how I come up with
I guess
song.
Nice. I guess that's why they say it's creative. Like the other day I found out something that was so mind-blowing. Like I was reading something and Drake was saying like how he writes his music.
Yeah,
it was so funny. Like you see the chorus is actually the verse.
Oh.
So it's the other way around.
Yeah.
So basically what he does, and that's why the melodies always flow, like if you listen to Drake's songs. So it's basically he's just doing verse, melody. So it's a verse, then on top of it he puts a melody.
Yeah.
So then it flows. That's why you see he has like repeated words. I was like, wow, that makes sense why his music is so catchy.
Yeah.
So he never writes a hook. He writes a verse, then a hook.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, interesting.
Interesting.
Wow.
That's very interesting.
Some people are just conniving and thieves, huh? Anyway, Rlutta, it's always a pleasure to discover new things.
Of course.
So now we're talking about your writing process. Let's get into the music.
Yes.
The music industry.
Of course.
Has it been a safe landing for you?
I think the music industry is something that I'm learning every day. Every day is a new day, another day, another dollar.
Yeah. Talk about that money, sister.
So
tunapenda pesa tu.
Of course. Pesa ni kila kitu. So when it comes to the music industry, I think the space I'm very thankful to be in the space that I'm in.
Yeah.
And that is a space where I'm seeing that a lot of young people are like doing their thing now.
Yeah.
Not just because of like, oh, you know, back in the day you would have trouble doing ABC, but also because people have just decided we are trying to enter a new era of music.
Yeah.
With the world. We don't want to be left behind. And I think we as artists are doing everything we can to make sure that as a country we are not left behind. And that is something that I think is very beautiful to see. Go say when it comes to the young people, it's very inspiring. So when it comes to my experience in the music industry, like I said, I'm learning every day.
Okay.
Of course, it's when I first started, I didn't realize just how much work it was. I have to say, like
Please tell the story. A lot of people think
I was going to go
easy.
to the studio, release my song, and go home
and make money.
Guys, that's not the case.
Yeah,
it's not the case.
Talk that talk.
At first, also there's that part, and then there's the part of like the financing part that nobody talks about.
Nobody told you.
Like, nobody told me anything. Y'all could have said anything at all. But when I started out, of course, I did a couple of collaborations with a couple of people. Ida Records, I don't know if you know of Ida Records. They've worked with Rita before, Rita Kagaju.
Oh, yeah. Rita Kagaju. Yeah, we need to talk to her. Like, she got a vibe.
Yeah, she do.
She got a vibe.
So, like, I started, like, seeking out different people who gravitated towards me at that point because I didn't know people. And I was like, okay, let's do this music thing.
So who are those?
The people from Ida Records.
Okay, Rita.
So then not Rita, I think because Rita was in school. I remember that point. She was in school. So I talked to the people who were like, you know, helping her out, her label, her management.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, you know what, let's work together. So we put out an EP together back in 2023. And that was my first time actually like working with other people in a project.
Okay.
I was like, this is very interesting. Then I got to know a bunch of producers. I got to know what I liked. I got to know what I didn't like.
Discovering myself.
Okay. In this world. And then I was like, you know what? I think by the time I finished the EP and by the time I was done, I was like, I need something new. Something very me and something very new. Like something that I want, because sometimes I could be in a studio, but then because people don't listen the same music as you or they don't have the range, it's like when you tell them something, it's like they don't get it.
Yeah.
So I was like, I need to find somebody who speaks the same language as me, and I did. that's how I started working with Kuba, who is the producer of Umezebon.
Kuba.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
he's been solely working on your projects.
yes.
Okay.
He's been the one who's been working with me for, I think it's been 2 years now.
Yeah. Big up, Kuga.
For real. Shout out to him.
All right.
So when I heard of him, when he made an EP with this other artist called Uta Nice.
Uta Nice.
And I was like, this is what I've been looking for.
Okay.
I need to get in touch with this guy. And the first beat he sent me is the beat for Umezebon.
Wow.
Literally the first beat, the first song we met together.
Has he at that time was he well conversant with your music, or you sent him
Of course,
samples?
when we talked,
you shared.
I shared a bit, but then he was like, "Oh, I've been hearing about you. I've been heard your music."
You're a superstar. Come on. Yeah.
I've been heard your music, and I was like, "Oh, cool. So let's see what we can do here." The first beat he sent, I remember I was just done with my semester. I was like, yeah, I'm going to go to the studio. I'm going to record this song, and then we'll see how it goes. And that was the first time I went to the studio from 10 a.m. in the morning and left at 8 p.m. And that was because I was busy telling him, oh, we should put a pause here. You see that pause before the chorus? That pa. I was... You
wanted that part.
I wanted
that pause.
That pause was everything.
Actually, let me tell you something funny about your song. It just hit me right now. Mezebo, like when he starts, like there's this part that it reminds me like a cartoon skit. Yeah. It's like Spider-Man.
No, Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Spider-man.
No, yeah, like you know, like that part where like like superhero girl.
Yeah. Come on.
Anyway, continue.
So so that's how I really like found myself in that space.
Wow.
And to be quite honest, I think even from there, I really looked into. I was like, okay, I'm gonna do exactly what I want. I'm gonna trust my process. I'm gonna start like really putting my ideas. Like when I'm in the studio, I want to work with people who actually hear me.
Yeah.
And don't just rush into things. I want people who hear me, and I was very intentional after that. And ever since, it's been a really
so you found people that you were in sync with when it comes
very
musically.
in sync with. I think it's very important.
Very, very, very important.
It's very, very important because artists usually have visions.
Opposite sides.
Exactly.
Yeah. I get it.
They know exactly what they want. I haven't met an artist who doesn't know exactly what they want.
Yeah. To succeed, you have to know exactly what you want.
You have to know exactly what you want.
And you have to be intentional.
Yeah. And of course, it really helps when you are in a room with a person who also knows exactly what they're doing. So they're like, oh, this works, but let me do you one better. And I'm like, yes,
that's true.
Yeah.
So your journey in music, and you're doing great. You're taking great strides. Two things I'm going to ask you. I like to ask artists. What has been your situation where you're like so proud of Rwandan music? And then also top it off with African music. So Rwandan music, you can add on Tanzanian music or African music on an overall. And what has disappointed you the most?
Rwandan music. I think I was very, very excited for Rwandan music when Mike Kaihura went mainstream. I know it's very niche.
Wow.
I know it's very niche.
Hello, Mike.
But
by the way, you guys should do a song together.
Oh, it's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time.
I know you guys have been talking about it.
I can't say anything, guys. I can't say anything.
Yeah, you can't say anything, but we know.
But from your mouth to God's ears, for
definitely,
real.
Definitely.
But I think there was a shift.
Which song you think took him there?
It has to be Ish. Now the song name has evaporated. Tuza, yes.
Yeah.
It has to be Tuza.
That was a big
But
record.
I think before Tuza came in,
there were a lot of records.
There was a lot
Kante,
of
there's Kante, there's
from like the
Sabrina.
SoundCloud era.
Yeah.
Actually, I think Sabrina was the first
huge.
one that, especially during the COVID era.
Okay.
But I think when he went mainstream, it opened a lot of doors for artists who don't don't do like the traditional Rwandan sound.
I get what you mean.
The traditional Rwandan sound. Of course, I know
now
there are
I
other
get it.
artists who have done that, like Kivumbi, and
Yes,
stuff
yes,
like
yes.
that. But like with Mike, because Kivumbi was known as a rapper back then.
Yeah.
Now, of course, now he has dabbled into singing as well.
King has a lot of explaining
Yeah.
to do. And he's always ducking and hiding.
No, we really love that for him.
And the
honestly.
good thing is, like, I don't know. You put me where you want to put me. So,
Yeah, there is
that's valid.
no box, and I love that for him.
Yeah.
So when Mike went mainstream, it was like, oh, people can listen to this.
There's an audience.
We've been told that this is not something that can be done. We've been told that this can't sell, and this can't do this, and this can't do that.
Yes.
But when he came on board, I was like, this is what we need. We need variety. And I think for an industry to thrive, you need people to listen to,
Yeah,
they
because
can
there's
find
an audience
themselves
for
in-
everyone.
There is an audience for everyone.
Yeah.
And I think that's what, let's say, Kenyan music, for example, that I listen to a lot of Kenyan music because they also have variety. Like, you can listen to
House,
whatever you want to
EDM.
listen to.
Yeah.
Like, they're very good with, like, they have really pushed their people and their artistry to that level. And I think that's where we're headed as well. Like, I
Okay.
can see it's now very clear when it comes to, we can see Rwandan R&B becoming a thing. We can see Rwandan this becoming thing. And it's very beautiful to see.
Wow.
Now, as for Africa, there's so many points.
No, like
Where
one that
to
stands out for you.
start?
One that stands out for you. Top off head. And you'd be like, wow, this is really, like, it has made me so happy and so proud that African music is doing this. So it's this level, like, as an artist.
This can come off controversial. Actually, I don't even think I care if it's controversial because a lot of people are like, oh, I don't think she deserves this. I really think Tyler as a story, Tyler as a brand, when she started because there was a Best African Performance category that was started in 2024.
Yeah.
At that point, and her winning for Water. I think for me, I was like, yes.
We there.
Yes.
We there.
Because in as much as I can sit down today and say, oh, this is the kind of music I'm doing, I have a lot of range. And I think the way we're moving as a continent, we shouldn't be boxed to just, we are Afrobeat artists.
Okay.
Right? Seeing a female artist, a female young artist at that, move in spaces to that level, and also just with a sound that is, people don't consider it African because of where she comes from.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah, and she's
But
had
I
a lot of
think-
controversies.
and she's had
and-
yeah. But I really think in terms of the sound itself and the range that African artists have, I don't think we should put ourselves in a box of saying that we're just Afrobeat artists,
Yeah.
and we deserve to be in spaces just like every other artist globally.
Very true.
And we can take over those spaces. I think it's really been about taking space, and I think she has done that a lot. And I think she's taking.
Yo, she's breaking records.
She is, as
She's the
she
first
should.
African female artist to perform in Japan, Tokyo,
Yeah.
like India. Like,
To even have an R&B award.
Yeah, and she
I
won
was
2
like,
Grammys. Like,
I mean, Grammys is one thing because Grammys have their own thing altogether.
you know?
altogether. But I really think it's very inspiring for
Wow.
African artists to be like, okay,
She's in that space.
we are, there is a blueprint.
Yeah.
And I think more than anything, right now, because I really think Afrobeats is like evolving, and and it's beautiful
other
to see,
things.
into other things, and I think it's great. It's great where we're headed, and I think, people should take over other spaces. I mean, we're coming for everything, and I love that.
Amazing.
Yeah,
All right, that's on the happy side.
yeah.
On the sad side, what
On the
has
sad
broken
side?
your heart? And you'll be like, I wish I knew, like, this is not fair. Like, that disappointment. Rwandan music than
Guys.
African music.
I'm not sure there's a disappointment, honestly,
Okay.
like that. I think. No, I don't think there's a disappointment that comes to mind at the
Oh,
moment.
you're more of I'm a positive person.
No, I mean, if that was disappointing, I would actually say, oh, you know what? Come to think about it, this is actually like has been on my mind. But I can't think about it. I think actually.
So nobody in the industry has played around with your money?
No. Hold on. Let me start with African music. But I think I'm not sure if it's no longer is still a thing. When last year, I think it was BT, Ira was a winner for I think
Ira Star.
For I think best international act or whatever.
Yeah.
But they didn't announce her on stage.
Yeah. Politics.
Guys,
it is what it is.
2025.
It is what it is.
2020. It wasn't 20. It wasn't. I was like, I beg your pardon.
Yeah, I saw that one. I'm going to explain this.
Very disappointing time.
It's good you bring that up.
Yeah.
I'm going to explain. I'm going to try to say something.
Please
not even
say
explain.
something.
When you say you explain, it makes you feel. It puts you in a place like you trying to be Mr. Know-It-All or whatever. But I'm going to say this. The other day I was having a conversation with somebody. He's also an industry player. And they were like, oh my God, Davido should have got a Grammy and blah, blah, blah. So I was sitting down and I was seeing one of the representatives of the Grammys explaining like what it takes for you to be nominated.
Yeah.
You know that whole thing? I think you guys have seen the video.
Yeah.
So to me, it clicked in. It's like, so this is their world. It's not our world.
Yeah, it is their world.
It's just that we should look at it in two positive ways. It's just that we are a force to reckon with. Like the whole world is jamming to African music.
Yeah.
Right now, the whole world, the biggest exported music is African music, hands down, for the last 5 years. So they have no option but to play the music.
Yeah.
But they can't stand us. So they just have to create what they have to create and go by. So let's say, for instance, they'll be like, okay, Rlutta, great artist, everybody in Africa is rooting for her and all that. They're like, okay, so where do we put her? So they don't even know your song, and this person who's sticking or putting the categories and what, they're like, you know what, put her in hip-hop. She'll be happy. Who cares? It's a Grammy, right?
Yeah.
So that's the thing. Like even, it's not the first time that an artist didn't get announced. Even Even I think was Eddie Kenzo from Uganda. He won a BET award. He got the award backstage.
That's very.
Burna Boy. He the first time he
even
Wizkid.
And he refused to. I think he boycotted. He never went.
Same thing with Burna Boy and all. But to us artists or creatives, we should know that that's their world. It's like your house.
I understand it's their house, but it's.
Yeah, we do deserve it. But let's say, very simple example. Let's say it's your house. Yeah, I can't come and make the rules.
No, I don't think it's about making the rules though.
But if I come and I overpower you in your house, then I can make the rules. So the word is if bigger in numbers, like if most of us are because now we're winning awards, we're going on tours, we're doing whatever. They will give us the room, and then we will create our own thing. But right now, there's this thing that we're dwelling on a lot that also makes us lose focus, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like if somebody was putting out like 15 records and they're bangers, they get in a kind of space like, oh, come on, if I didn't get a Grammy now. You know what I mean? Like, and you've seen it with artists. Like you can tell if you're a fan of an artist, you'll be like, okay, now I know why. It's like the first artist I saw who went through that phase, because I was following him a lot, was Ludacris. He put songs after song after song and never won Hip Hop Artist of the Year. Then he stopped recording. Yeah? So when he stopped recording, then he got back into that mood, that space, and he put out an intentional album. And then he won Album of the Year. And he said it himself. He was like, I reached a point where I was like, now why am I recording? Until I had to get back into that space. But that momentum is what we need. You know?
I understand, but I think two things can be true. It can be your house and you can still show respect to people.
Yes.
Right? And I think that's where the problem is. We're not saying it's not their house. It is. It's called Black Entertainment Television Award, you know? Like, but as a people who have suffered a lot of, issues.
Excluded us a lot. Yes.
Like you would think.
You'd think by now, in the 21st century. Like somebody just called us the N-word.
Yeah, like you would think. You would think. And then outside it's just, oh, motherland this, motherland. Man.
You should write about this and talk about this.
I always rant in my Instagram story. I don't have the. I think it's better to rant in writing than ranting on video.
On video,
because
yes,
then I can I can think it through and filter.
All right.
Give you a piece of my mind. But it's very interesting. I think you asked me on the disappointing part in the Rwandan music industry. I think as an industry we're still slow.
Okay.
We're still slow in what way? I've always had issues with producers personally because it's like.
But what do you mean by slow? I think we're calm.
No, I think we're slow.
Let's say we're calm.
Slow. I think the work ethic when it comes to, you can have an artist who has, they would do anything to be in that studio.
Yeah.
But then you find that you will get that song
after like 2 months. Okay.
It's like, am I paying you or not? Like, are you doing this for free? Are you doing this as a favor? Are you doing this as a, you know what? Fine. Here, damn. You know?
Okay.
I think, and that's where the machine starts. You know, like that's where everything starts. The studio is where everything starts. So I think if we as a people, if this is for like aspiring producers or anybody who is in that space.
Tell them.
I really think if it's contracts that you need, state your business beforehand and say, listen, this is how I work. This is how I get things done. Be upfront about business and keep it pushing. Work with people and emphasis on working, because sometimes I have so many songs.
You've had a bad experience.
People are like, oh, you're not releasing. It's not me, guys. No. It's really not. If I were at this point, I was like, I'm trying to set up my own studio. I will learn production from scratch if I have to.
Okay.
Guys, because one thing about me, when it comes to music, even if it's learning a new language, I will learn it.
Wow.
Like it's never been about, I refuse to think that I can't do something that I really want to do.
Nice.
But then when you have that kind of passion, it's easily distracted by when something is not, like when you're not hitting the deadlines that you want to hit. Because there's so many things that you want to do. But then when people are slow, they're like trying to pull you back. It's crazy.
Well, they got the message.
So I think we need a lot of professionalism in in this space.
Okay.
And you know what? Yeah, that's the first one for sure. Yesterday I sat down and I was like, but working producers in this country is like a humiliation ritual. What are we doing? I'm so done.
Wow.
I'm really so done. And of course you have to like do your research and things like that. But then there are people who are like really good, and maybe it's a personal trait thing. Maybe it's not. But if we really want to be great,
to succeed,
I think it's a team effort. And it's not like you don't
Very
have,
correct.
I don't think you have artists who are lazy. I think you have artists who want to work. So I think meeting them halfway and giving them their money's worth.
That will make everything.
All
right, interesting.
Smooth.
So speaking about the good and bad, early this month, to be exact, that was when? On the 5th to the 6th of February this year, Mushichirano, the 20th edition.
Yes.
They call it the National Dialogue.
Yes.
Where the whole country, great initiative by the government, sit down and we discuss about challenges, come up with solutions. So in a conversation, as you're watching, right? One of the representatives of the music industry, industry player, participant, Bruce Melody, pointed out something very interesting.
Yes.
And the father of the nation, His Excellency, the President Paul Kagame, is like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
And they put that in check real quick. Yeah?
Yeah.
So, that opportunity, and a shout out to Bruce Melody, by the way.
For real,
yeah, he did a great job. He made us proud. He's intentional with what he's doing. Now, my question is, to you, Rlutta, if you meet His Excellency, the President, so many people will be like, if I meet him, the first thing I'll ask for is moolah, buy me a house, buy me a car, send me for further education. You as a creative, what would be your first request?
I think my first request would be IP protection.
Explain.
So back in January, I was taking a music business class. And I realized that there are not a lot of systems that we need as artists to thrive. in the country currently. I read, of course, that we had a Rwandan Society of Authors.
Yes,
it was a body,
yes.
but it was disbanded last year. In my head, I was like, because I've met them, I think only once. I didn't know they existed. I met them once in this, I think there was a music conference that happened in 2024, Music in Africa. And they were there, and I was like...
Access?
Yes, Access.
Yeah, I was there.
And I was like, you guys exist? But they've been telling us to go to RDB this and RDB that.
Yeah.
But nobody
Ministry
has said,
of Youth and Arts,
this is what we need. I think it's... A lot of artists, African artists in their countries, according to the research that I've done, they have systems in place to people who collect their royalties from like radio play to venues to public spaces where their IP is actually being used.
Yes.
And I think that is a system that needs to be done, because artists, a lot of challenges that they have is, return on investment, and they do put in a lot of investment.
So it's
with.
It's an expensive business.
It is an expensive business. People think you just see a music video
and come and sing,
and you just skip.
And
no, but like things.
Yeah.
This IP is an asset. People need to understand it's an asset.
Yes.
And when people use this asset, or people use
intellectual property,
product, they have to pay for it.
Yes.
It needs, because when it comes to streaming services, that's a whole other conversation.
Yeah, I know.
In itself. But I think if the more we delay with infrastructure, the more we delay with elevating our artists.
Okay, so your number one request is that? I
really think we need that. Yeah. I know
Your
Rwanda
Excellency
works. I know Rwanda works, so it's a matter of like...
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe in us.
No money on the side, no
I believe
photograph.
in us. I mean, photograph would be great,
No money on the side.
Photograph would be great.
No
I mean, money would be great as well.
Village Rugrido.
But really and truly, I think...
That's what you would ask
people
for?
have worked, people have worked really hard.
Yeah.
People have worked really hard in this industry for years. I think... If anything, they deserve to be paid.
Yeah.
Like, they deserve free money. You get cash, you get cash, you get cash.
Yeah.
You deserve...
We need the money.
Yeah. Like, all these people, they need to be paid. That's where artists make money, aside from, of course, other
that
things.
tells so much who you are.
I really think, because it's something that will go on.
Yeah, forever. For the next generation.
It's going to help even the next generation of artists. Because if we don't have that system, even when you're trying to explain, let's say, to your parents, just let me take that small group of people. I want to become a singer. Okay, so how are you going to make money? Imagine you're trying to explain something that is not
explainable.
Yeah, there are no real examples, and there are no really... It's hard to explain.
Now ushaka kubanga babandi.
It's gonna be a whole conversation, but they don't see where your return of investment comes from. So they're like, I don't think it's a risky business, it's a risky industry.
Wow.
So I think it's high time we have great infrastructure to help artists, and honestly I look forward to it.
Definitely.
I look forward to it.
Well, we're waiting for you and your meeting with His Excellency.
Honestly,
it's going to happen.
Good God.
Yeah.
Hear me.
Yeah.
Hear me. We need this.
And His Excellency is hands-on.
Yeah, he really
he's one of those presidents that he is the father of the nation, like one of those great leaders that hands-on, like he puts things in check.
It's yesterday. I think it was yesterday or the day before. I was like, so what does it take to put together a CMO? I was so dead. I was like, we need to do this, because
definitely.
Even like all these other like older artists, I mean the older generation from like Cecilia, all these other, we still use the music to this day.
Yeah. Who would you sample?
Who would I sample?
Yeah, in Rwanda.
So many options. I would sample Miss Jojo.
Miss Jojo. Oh my God, I love Jojo.
I would sample.
I'm looking for her. I don't know where she is. Wanted.
I think
alive.
She's where she wants to be.
Nice one.
I
Jojo,
think Miss Jojo. I think I would also sample King James.
That one I was about to say.
It's a given.
But you guys are going to do a record together.
Honestly, I hope so.
Yeah, we're putting it out there in the universe.
Yeah.
Wow.
I really hope so.
Amazing.
Yeah.
What are the guys who inspire you in Rwanda? Besides King James?
I'm inspired by different people at different times.
With different records?
With different records.
Okay.
I am inspired by Bruce.
Mm-hmm. Bruce Melody.
Bruce. I really love Bruce's music.
Okay. Good one. Let me ask you this.
Go
What
ahead.
did you think of the banger they have?
Pom Pom?
Pom Pom. Like when you had him get together
I
with
heard the song. And
Diamond
I said,
Platnumz, you're like-
I love that. It's.
Did you call Tanzania and tell them, you see, we've given the guy a hit?
No, let me. You know, Tanzanians
We've
would be
given
like.
Diamond Platnumz a hit.
No, they would be like, you sit down. Kaa chini kwanza.
Catch it.
They'd be like, kaa chini, friend. Yani, don't even start this conversation. I loved that song, but also because of the way he delivered.
Yeah.
It's not your typical Bruce melody. He came and he said, I have a goal and I am going to reach that goal.
To execute.
He executed. He delivered exactly.
Wow.
It gave exactly what it's supposed to give. Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Well, we're running out of time. It's been a great pleasure
Of course.
rocking with you. Thank you so much for coming through. But we got to
Yeah.
play a game before you get out.
Yes.
Now, this game we play, it's called Emergency Call.
Okay.
So emergency call, what it means, like, who would you call in the industry?
Who would I call in the industry?
Yeah, it has to
Okay.
be an industry participant, an industry player.
That's very interesting because I don't think I have a lot of industry friends. But
Then you're finished.
yay, God,
emergency
before the
call.
game even started.
Now, question number one. You're stuck in traffic, your car is broke down, and you need to get to a show in less than an hour. Who would you call?
I think a person who would. Does it have to be in the industry?
In
Like
the
music
industry, whether they're fashion designers, film directors, producers, they just have to be in the creative industry.
I think this is where I would call your excellency. But I mean, fast. But, eish, guys,
Car trouble, who would you call?
traffic. Is there a person who moves away from traffic as an
No, it doesn't even have to be traffic. You're just having car trouble. Who would you call?
Yeah. This is a hard one.
So you can't rely on anyone.
I really don't think I can rely on anyone, guys. I rely on my motari.
Okay.
Get me there fast.
Okay. Question 2. You're going for a show and you need to tune up and look the best.
Okay.
Creatively, you're going to perform. Let's say you're performing in front of His Excellency in the delegation. Who is that person you call to hook you up?
Okay.
Your plug, fashion-wise, in the industry. Would that be?
In the industry, I'll call a guy called Mateo. I think you know Mateo.
Mateo, yeah.
has been dressing
Mateo
up.
Fashion.
Mateo Studios.
Wow. Okay.
I'll call Mateo.
On speed
for
dial?
sure. Yeah.
Ay.
I would call Mateo.
You need to hook a brother up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
that's a good
Nice one. All right. You're having relationship issues. Problems.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to get this put in check.
Yeah.
Who would you call?
Angel Mutoni. That's my girl. I'm just gonna be like
Okay.
Angel.
Okay, now let me make one better.
Yeah.
Your third question. Who would you call if you need to put that brother in check? And also maybe put that sister in check?
To put them in check,
Uh,
it has to be a rapper.
who?
Because I feel like rappers,
Who would you call?
I'll call Dice. I'll call Dice.
Dice?
Yeah.
Oh my God. We're not sleeping home.
I'll call Dice, guys.
We have cases to answer. Dice?
Yeah, I'll call Dice.
Dice is not somebody who will take a no.
No.
Oh my God. Dice? Yay. This is trouble. Rlutta.
It has
Okay.
to be a rapper because I feel like they would.
That
they
would be a top class checking.
Yeah.
Huh?
You need to be red.
Okay. This one, very interesting. Now, let's say you're having issues with payments.
With payments.
Yeah. Financially, you're not okay and you need support. Who would you call? You need like to purchase a Gucci bag, like how you girls do. And you're like, yeah, ding. Dice?
No.
Angel?
Oh my days. In the industry? Hey, this is how I know I have no industry friends at all. Who's rich, guys?
We'll call King James. All right, we'll let that one go.
Yeah, might as well.
We'll call King James.
Might as well, yeah.
Let that one go.
Yeah. Or I'll just put a bolo out for like I'll just put a notice out for like a sugar daddy. Like.
All right, you're in studio. You need someone to tell you what's up with the record before you release it. Who's that person you'll call? And they'll be there.
That's a lot of people. I can have a bunch of people there. Yes, I could have Dice. I could have E.T.
Okay, you trust their verdict?
Yeah.
Okay.
I could have Angel. I could have. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I could, if I were friends with like Mike like that, I would hit up Mike as well. Be like,
come and check this out.
What do you think?
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, let's wrap this up. Now, who's that one person in the industry you believe you leave them with your secret and they'll go to the grave with it?
Nobody. Nobody. Matter of fact, I feel like I would be part of the freestyle.
So you can't trust anybody in the industry?
Not even.
No, we can't go there.
Artists?
Yeah.
Please, I'm one. I know what happens. Sometimes you don't even know. You're just like,
Rlutta, thank you so much for sparing some time and talking to us and hanging out with us.
Thank you so much. This was fun.
Yeah, we had so much fun. You had fun?
Yeah, I had a lot of fun.
We had fun. So what should we expect for your fans out there this year, 2026?
March is coming up, guys. March is coming up. It's Women History Month, and I have Umezebon remix.
A remix?
Can you tell us? She Mix.
She Mix?
Coming out.
What?
That's all I have to say.
That sounds scary.
Yeah.
Can I guess?
Scary business.
Oh, let me just leave that alone.
Yeah.
Let me leave that one alone.
I feel you'll guess right, and I wouldn't know how to
Let me leave that one alone, because we are fans, so let's leave that alone.
Yeah, so I'm very, very excited for that one. And there's a bunch of other records that I've been working on.
Album?
EP. I would say EP for now.
Okay.
Taking baby steps. I think an album could come in a year. But for now, I think I will end this year on a very high note with a great EP.
Definitely.
And I really can't wait to share it with everyone.
All right, we can't wait. Concerts, you have shows?
Of course. I have actually next week.
Where do we find you?
There's a comedy night happening in Kigali Universe. I'll be performing in that one.
We'll be there.
Yes.
We'll be there.
Please be there. And then, of course, there's another event on the 7th. We're celebrating women.
Yeah.
It's March, and I'll be there as a female artist to celebrate and to perform. So, there's that one as well. All this information will be posted on my socials.
All right. So how do we get to your socials?
Well, my socials are Rlutta, Rlutta. On Instagram, I have Facebook that I don't use, but sure.
We're there.
Facebook, TikTok. I'm literally everywhere like MTN. So go ahead and see for yourself. Yes.
All right. Definitely. Now, we'd like to say thank you so much once again.
Thank you so much,
God bless you. We wish you all the best of luck and a productive year.
Yes.
But one last thing before you go, we can't let you go without you saying this. Words of encouragement and inspiration to the young artists who want to be like you, want to go through the same journey, want to take the same journey rather.
Yeah.
What would you tell them?
I would say be smart about it. Be smart about it and be very intentional about it.
Intentional.
You have an audience. Don't anybody tell you that, you don't have an audience. You have an audience. Be smart about it. Be intentional about it. And most of all, believe in yourself like mad.
Yeah, be mad.
Like nobody is gonna believe yourself the way you're gonna believe in yourself, and it's gonna be tested. So like just hold. I know it sounds very cliche, but just hold on to that internal monologue that you have, that you talk to yourself every day and say, you know what, I can do this. And really and truly, you can and you will.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, Rlutta, sign us out then.
Thank you so much. This is Urban Radio. Thank you for having me. Have a great day, everyone. And see you in Umezebon She Mix coming up soon.
Non-stop hits from Kigali. This is Urban Radio.